What's going on, everybody? It's your guy Golden Cash, and we are back with another Hunt and Fill series. We are still on the Jefferson Nickel album, 1938 to 1964. The only two we need are the 38S and the 39S, both San Francisco mints. It's really hard to get San Francisco over here, but we're all the way on the East Coast. But hopefully we can find one of these at least sooner than later. Everything else we have slotted in the book, and we've got some few really nice upgrades on our last hunt. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and get into boxes number 57 and 58 of the Jefferson Nickel Hunt and Fill series. Alright, let's go ahead and cut these boxes open, but first don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so I keep bringing you hunts just like this one right here. Let's go ahead and slice these boxes open and see if we have circulated nickels. Our last hunt, we didn't find very much. Actually, our last hunt we ended up not getting to do because they were all uncirculated 2023s. So let's hope and pray that we got circulated nickels in this box right here. Here we go. We're going to pull the top off like we always do. Reach on and grab a few rolls of nickels. And they are definitely circulated nickels right there. See the backs. We got circulation. Alright. So we got something we can work with in box number 2, number 58. Let's go to box 57, box number 1 of this hunt. Can we have circulated nickels in this one as well? And it looks like we are circulated. Alright. There we go. Well, you guys know the drill. We're going to grab roll number 1. And I'll bring you back if and when we find anything at all. Roll number 10, a box number 1, number 57 of the series, is going to give us our first find, and it is a 1956. This 56 is going to be out of Denver. 10 rolls, we finally got one find. Let's go and hope this box warms up a little bit. Roll number 15, box number 1. We're going to have our second find. This box is definitely slow, to say the least. We got a 1948 out of Philadelphia. We need this to pick up a little bit more. Roll 18, box number 57 of the series. We're going to have another find. We got a 1958, our first one. Looks pretty decent. Out of Denver. Roll 23, box number 1. We're going to have our first 1955 out of Denver. Let's go. Roll 24, the very next roll. We're going to have our first 1941 out of Philadelphia. Very next roll, roll 25. We're actually going to have two finds. We got one right here, which is a 1956. And this 56 is out of Philadelphia. That is our second one. And the next one is going to be right there, 1953. This 53 is out of Philadelphia. Let's keep going. Roll 31, box number 1. We're going to have our first 1954 out of Philadelphia. Let's keep going. Roll 33, box number 1. We're going to have a 1959. I'm sure this is going to be a Denver. And it is. 1959 out of Denver. Roll 36, box number 1. We got one that we might need. We got a 1939, but we need the San Francisco. Can we get it with this one right here? And we did not. We got a 1939 out of Philadelphia. Roll 37, box number 1. We got a 1947 out of Philadelphia. This will be our first 1947. Well, let's go. Roll 44, box number 1. I was sifting through these, rolling them all out, and we're going to have that one right there. I can just barely see the mint mark coming off the top. We got a war nickel. I didn't even see it from the edge. Definitely doesn't look blue. But we got a 1943 out of Philadelphia. And I'm going to check this one real quick to see if it's the 3/2. It is not. So there you go. We got a 1943 war nickel. Let's keep going. Roll 47, box number 1. The ender is a 1954. And it is out of Denver. That is our second 1954 out of Denver. Roll 48, box number 1. We have another 1958 out of Denver as well. That is the end of box number 1, number 57 of the series. We found a few, not too many actually, so we're going to go ahead and stick a box number 2, number 58 of the series, and I'll bring you back in if we find anything at all. Roll number 1, box number 2, number 58 of the series. We're going to have our first find. It is a 1951. This is actually our first 1951, and it is out of Denver. Let's stick that one right there. Roll number 10, box number 2. We're going to have a 1959, probably a Denver, and I can see the D. 1959 out of Denver. Roll number 10, box number 58 of the series. This purple looking one right here is going to be a 1941. This will be our second 1941, and it is a Philadelphia. Let's keep going. Roll number 16, a box number 2, number 58 of the series. We were spreading these out, and I seen this dark one right there. And you guys know what that is. We're going to have our first Buffalo nickel, and this thing is wore down. Look at that. It looks like a Denver minted. Let's see. No date, of course. This thing is old. Man. That is definitely an old Buffalo nickel. Looks like it could be a... I would say a 13. But I might be wrong. Definitely got a Denver mint mark right there. So we got a Buffalo nickel. I don't know what year it's going to be. But there you go. This is our first Buffalo nickel find. Let's keep going. Roll 21, box number 2. We're going to have another 1955. We got the Denver. And now we got the Philadelphia. So this is our second 1955 right there. Roll 22, box number 2, number 58 of the series. We got one that we do need. We finally got another 1938. We need the San Francisco. Can we get it with this one right here? And it is a Philadelphia. First year, 1938. Let's keep going. Roll 25, box number 2. We could have a second war nickel of this hunt. There's actually a couple right here. Check this one first. I don't think this is going to be. It is not. We got a 2000. This is the one I thought would be a war nickel. And it is. We got a 1944 out of Philadelphia. Stick that one right there next to the 43. Let's check this one right here. And another one. We got 2 in 1 roll. Another 1943 out of Philadelphia. And one more chance right here. This one is not, I don't think. It is not, but we got 2 War Nickels in one roll. Let's go. Roll 28, box number 2, number 58 of the series. We're spreading these out. You guys will be able to see it. Right there. We got a 1950. Is this the key date? 1950 Denver. There it is. It's in really, really nice condition as well. Can we get the 1950 out of Denver? And it is not. We got the 1950 out of Philadelphia. Let's keep going. Roll number 40. Box number 58 of the series. We got a 1959. This will be our 3rd one. And this one's out of Denver. So there we go. And that is the end of this Hunt and Phil series. Boxes number 57 and 58 of the series. Those 2 right there, the 1938S and 1939S, are the most elusive coins that we are looking for. Everything else has been filled in. Some really, really nice coins in some of these slots right here. Some better dates are some really, really nice ones. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and jump in and show you what we did find. Look at that 46S right there. That thing is a beauty. Along with that 47 right there. 47S is a beauty as well. Come down here. Got a bunch of really nice ones in here. The 39s, the 40s, those are some nicer, nice looking coins. We're still looking for the 38S and the 39S. Look at that, 44 right there. That is an absolute beauty that we found in a box of 2022s. All 2022s, and we found 1 silver in one of the rolls. And that's the one that we come up with. Alright, let's just go ahead and show you what we did find. We'll jump right over here. We got 3 1959Ds, a couple of 58s out of Denver. We got 1 Philly, 1 Denver 1956, a couple of 55s, better date, Philadelphia right there, and 1 Denver. 1954 out of Philly and Denver, 1 Philly 53. We got 1 Denver 51, and we got a key date, almost a key date, 1950 out of Philadelphia. Jump right over here. We got 148 out of Philly, 147 Philly. Here's the War Nickel. We got a 1944. We found both of these, a 44 and a 43, in the same roll. We got 2 of the 43s, both out of Philadelphia. And we jump right over here. We got a couple of 41s out of Philly. We got a 1939 out of Philadelphia and a 38 out of Philadelphia. That is all we found in these rolls. Not very many, but we're still collecting them. We also found 1 penny. Can't tell the date on that one right there. Or the War Nickel, or the Buffalo Nickel that we found in one of the rolls. This one definitely does not have a date. It looks older, but I have no clue. I could not tell you. It's a Denver minted Buffalo Nickel, probably in the teens, 20s, somewhere in that era. That is it, everybody. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so I keep bringing you hunts. Just like this one right here. Thanks for watching, everybody. Until next time.